Welcome to my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for December 3rd, 2025. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love daily comic book content and you like me helping you make decisions of what comic books to buy, and you've been watching for a while, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, have you ever considered becoming a member of my YouTube channel? Super easy, guys. Just go on the home screen, hit that join button. There's 3 different tiers to choose from, and as low as 99 cents a month gets you early access to my content. You'll also get monthly membership badges to flex how long you've been a member of my channel for, and you also get cool stickers for your comments during regular videos and live streams. So whether you do or you don't, it's much appreciated that you do watch. So with that being said, we're kicking things off with the hot seat, and the first book is Hulk Smash Everything issue 1. That's right, guys. The new issue 1s now are being discussed on Most Anticipated once again, and I'm happy about that. And so with this book, we have Hulk smashes the Marvel Universe. We've seen all these different types of Marvel Universe, characters destroy it. And what's going to be different this time around? I don't know. But if you miss Hulk smashing things, this could be the book for you. So I think this could be really cool, or this could be really dumb. I guess we'll have to wait and see. 32 pages, $5. All right, the book that's on the rise is Absolute Green Lantern. We are in issue 9 with this, and the last issue really focused on Jo Mullein, on her wife, which became her ex-wife, and just her relationships and how she was brought up and all those different things. And I love that. It made this book a little bit more grounded, where everything was so focused on, the mythology and, the whole thing hitting the Greenville place and all that different type of stuff. I was waiting for some character growth, and we finally got that here. So now we can move the story along. I just need it to change up every once in a while, and Al Ewing can get lost in his craziness. So looking forward to the next issue. 32 pages, $5. Here we are, officially in the top 10. Coming in at number 10, we have Venom issue 252. So when it comes to this title, it's good. It's like a soap opera, man. It's like Mary Jane starring in her own soap opera, right? And when it comes to this book, we wind up getting Venom, who doesn't want to be like your traditional symbiote anymore because they're wanted. He wants to be more like Spider-Man, right? So we put him in the red and blue. But the funny thing is I never knew that symbiotes could change color. Now all of a sudden that they can, pretty weird. But this book is pretty good, and I need to follow up a little bit on what's going on in Paul's life to see how much of a loser he is, right? So yeah, it's an oversized issue. It's 48 pages, $7. Coming in at number 9, we have Fantastic Four. This is issue 6, and this series has been really good. It's been a lot of one and done storytelling, but it looks like things might get a little bit serious now with this story arc, because it's titled The Invisible Woman Part 1. How long is the story arc? I'm not sure, but it looks like the Fantastic Four are fighting against some type of alien invasion and whatnot, and the Wizard's involved, and Sue Storm is obviously involved because this story is centered around her. So I'm really curious about this one. Legacy numbering 732, 32 pages, $4. I also really love the artwork by Herberto Ramos. Coming in at number 8, we have Poison Ivy issue 39. So it looks like this is probably going to be a new jumping on point, as we did wrap up a lot of stuff in the last issue here. And this one doesn't give much of a description, and it could be a gap between story arcs here. And this is, having a friend for dinner is simply lovely, isn't it? And if you look at the main cover, it has Poison Ivy kind of licking her fingertips there, and I don't know, it looks a little bloody, so I'm not sure what's in store for us, but nevertheless, G. Willow Wilson has done a great job with this series overall, and I'm definitely looking forward to this issue. Coming in at number 7, and this did drop a little bit for me because I wasn't the biggest fan of issue 3. I loved issue 1 and 2, and this is Batman issue 4. In this issue, we're going to get some organized crime. Vandal Savage is behind things, right? But the big thing of the last issue was there's like, all of a sudden it became like a lot of moving pieces very quickly. And then you got Bernard who's like blaming Bruce Wayne like that he's beating on him. And I'm just kind of like, that just sucks. Like, I don't like that because we've been reading Batman comics for years, and Tim and Batman and whoever Robin is, right? They're always getting beat up. You've got to assume that there's bruises always on their faces at all times, and you don't see people questioning them, right? But of course, Bernard's got to do it. So whether it's one of those things that he has the balls to stand up to Bruce Wayne is one thing, but I don't know, man. It's just like, we all know they get the shit beat out of them and no one really questions it, so why go there? I don't know, it just bugged me. But anyway, we'll see how this continues to go. This is 40 pages, $5. Coming in at number 6, we have a book that I think you should be reading. This is Speed Racer, issue 5. You don't have to be a Speed Racer fan to appreciate this comic book. It's about a boy who's aspired to always be a racing, who always wanted to, he was inspired to race. You know, he idolized his brother. His brother was killed in a bad car wreck. And one day his father suffered from a heart attack, and now he has no choice but to go out there on the racing circuit and earn money so he can get help with his father's operation and restore his father's health. But this is no normal racing circuit. I mean, these cars are modified to actually like destroy each other. So it's very dangerous. It's very intense. I really enjoy it, and I will definitely recommend it to you guys. It's from Mad Cave. This one is 32 pages and $5. All right, coming in at number 5, we have Nemesis Forever. This is issue 4. This has been a phenomenal read. We're getting ready to wrap up Nemesis as a whole. You never know what to expect in this series, but in this particular issue, it looks like Nemesis has been captured by the German authorities. The big thing is here is, how is he going to escape? Does he escape? Does he get killed? Does he survive? Like, how is this whole thing going to get wrapped up? Because it's wrapping up soon. I'm so intrigued. But if you guys never read Nemesis before, if this whole Nemesis thing comes out in a collected edition, just with all the stories together, I definitely recommend you guys picking it up. 32 pages, $5. Coming in at number 4, we have G.I. Joe issue 15. Now, upon this recording, I have not read part 2 to the Dreadnought War, and this is part 3, and right now during this event it's coming out bi-weekly. But I'm so intrigued with this. The last issue that I read, we had Duke and Cobra Commander having an unlikely team up, and I am very curious how that's going to turn out and what's going on with this Dreadnought War. What's going to be the outcome of all of that? I am so looking forward to this. I think it's just awesome. 32 pages, $4. All right, top 3, here we go. Number 3, we got DCKO Superman vs. Captain Atom. This is issue 1. Let me tell you, we're going to get these one-shots where we get to see these battles in the bracket. Do you pick correctly? You'll have to read it and find out, but you're going to see a cool battle here between these awesome superpowers. And let's just hope that Superman wins, because that's who I picked here. So this is going to be one of those books that's just a lot of fun. 48 pages, $5. Coming in at number 2, we have more DC, and this is another KO tie-in. This is DC KO Night Fight issue 2. So listen, the first issue was awesome, as Batman did not survive the tournament, right? And he wound up getting thrusted into this future Gotham, and we find out that Dick Grayson is like the future Batman, and he trains all these different Robins, and it looks like Batman is going to have to do battle against all these Robins, and it's a lot of Robins. It's like Teen Titans, right? They got their own tower and everything. Absolutely insane. Love the artwork in that book as well. 32 pages, $4 for that one. All right, guys, so after number 1, we are not done, as we do have those noteworthy comic books to talk about, because these are my top 10 most anticipated, may not be yours. So I feel like I got to do my due diligence to let you know what's coming out as well besides my top 10. So here we go. The number 1 most anticipated comic book for, what did I say it was? 12/3? 12/3/2025 is Rook Exodus. This is issue 9. What can I say about this book? Jeff Johns, amazing. Jason Fabok, amazing. An amazing comic book. Our wardens are going to come across the Arachnid Warden. They're trying to find Direwolf's dad so they can fix the Earth and hopefully bring it back online so everyone can live there again. It's just a well-told science fiction type of story, post-apocalyptic, absolutely awesome. If you're not reading Rook Exodus, please do yourself a favor, find the trade, get the collected edition of the first volume, and then continue from there. 32 pages, $4. All right, here we go. Moving on to those noteworthy comic books, and kicking it off, we have Marvel Comics, and we have the Ultimate X-Men, and this is issue 22. Getting ready to wrap things up here, guys, when it comes to the Ultimate Universe. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I did fall off of it, but we'll see if maybe one day they do come back. Next, we have Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is issue 41, as Miles is doing battle against Rabble once again. Followed by Ultimate Universe 2 years in, issue 1. This might seem like it's kind of like a prelude to what's going to happen in this whole Maker coming back, even though we just read the Ultimates and it was kind of like a rally cry for people to assist the Ultimates. So I'm not sure what they're going to do here, but I am looking forward to it. Next, we have Spider-Man Noir. This is issue 3, which if you like the fan, if you like this book and you're if you like this character and you're a fan, you're probably going to like this book. There we go. All right. Next, we have Star Wars Legacy of Vader issue 11, which I think is pretty cool cover here. Does this actually happen in the comic? Man, that's some creepy crap right there. Then we got a couple new number 1s. We have Doctor Strange issue 1, followed by Witch's Road issue 1. Then we move on to the DC side of things, as we have the continuation of Batgirl issue 14. Then we have The Adventures of Superman, the Book of El issue 4, followed by Cheetah and Cheshire, Rob the Justice League issue 5. This has been a really fun series. Really enjoyed it. And then we have the final issue of Birds of Prey issue 28. All right, then we move on to the indie comics. These next two were so down on League of Comic Geeks that I didn't even realize that they were coming out. So these could have taken place over Fantastic Four and Venom. So the first one is Blue Falcon Dynamite issue 4. Freaking great book, guys. And I think now we're going to get the first team up with Dynamite and Blue Falcon here with Dynamite's new cyborg body. This is a great book. You don't have to be a Blue Falcon fan to appreciate it. It gives you an origin story right there. Then you have Something is Killing the Children. This is issue 45. Listen, it's been a real slow burn. Nothing really exciting. Hopefully it gets better. We have The Walking Dead, issue 126. This is the deluxe version. It's always good. If you've never read it before, I hope you're enjoying it. And then we have The Sisterhood of Hyde Street Story, issue 5. Another freaking fantastic book. Again, should have been on the top 10. It was so low down there, but this is the conclusion to it. Everything that has to do with Hyde Street is phenomenal. Another good book here, Murder Podcast, issue 3. You're listening to a podcast and you start murdering people. That makes for a great story, and it is a great story. And then we have Kill All Immortals 2, issue 2. We'll see what happens with this. First issue was pretty decent. Then we have a fun holiday story, Terminator, Santa Claus Coming to Town, issue 1. And then last but not least, we have Survive, issue 4 by Robert Venditti. Looking forward to this issue. It's really action-packed. And there you guys have it. There are my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for December 3rd, 2025. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, there's more content right here for you to click on. Remember, guys, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always remember, read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon. Bye.